Anger, a potent emotion, can quickly turn us from rational beings into raging infernos. It clouds judgment, severs communication, and leaves a trail of scorched relationships. Yet, amidst the fiery depths, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a cool, clear path to navigate the storm. Here's how you can harness the Stoic perspective to transform your anger into a manageable, even productive, force. Recognize the illusion. Once, Seneca was traveling on a ship when a serious storm arose. Passengers around him panicked, fearful of the ship capsizing. Meanwhile, Seneca remained calm and composed, even as the waves crashed against the vessel. One of the passengers, astonished by Seneca's tranquility amidst the chaos, asked him how he could remain so serene in the face of potential disaster. Seneca calmly replied, "Why should I be afraid? I have no control over the storm. If the ship sinks, it is not in my power to prevent it. So, I accept what I cannot change." The passenger, still puzzled, questioned further, "But what if the ship doesn't sink? Aren't you angry at the inconvenience and discomfort of the storm?" Seneca smiled and replied, "Why should I be angry? I cannot control the weather, but I can control my reaction to it. If the storm passes, I will be grateful. If not, I will endure it with patience." At the heart of Stoicism lies the fundamental principle of dichotomy of control. We can only truly control our thoughts, judgments, and actions. External events, however, are beyond our direct influence. This applies to the source of your anger as well. The rude driver, the unfair boss, the spilled coffee, they are all external factors, outside your control. Realizing this allows you to detach from the situation and avoid getting swept away by the emotional tide. Pause and reassess. Imagine a scenario where you're faced with a sudden setback or an unexpected challenge. Instead of immediately reacting with frustration, anger, or panic, the Stoic approach suggests taking a moment to pause. During this pause, you reassess the situation, giving yourself the chance to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This practice allows you to 1. Gain perspective. Stepping back helps you see the situation more objectively. It lets you view it from different angles and consider potential responses. 2. Evaluate control. It prompts you to assess what aspects of the situation are within your control and what lies beyond it, guiding your focus on what actions you can take. 3. Cultivate emotional regulation. Pausing before reacting helps in managing emotions. It prevents impulsive responses driven by strong emotions like anger or fear. 4. Make informed decisions. By taking time to reassess, you are more likely to make decisions based on reason rather than emotion. The Stoics emphasize the power of delaying judgment. Before reacting in anger, take a moment to step back and assess the situation objectively. Ask yourself, is this situation truly worth getting angry over? Is there another perspective to consider? How is my anger serving me? This pause creates a space for reason to intervene before the flames consume you. Remember virtue, not vengeance. In situations where one might feel wronged or slighted, the Stoic philosophy suggests that holding onto feelings of vengeance often leads to more harm than good. Instead, emphasizing virtues enables individuals to respond in a manner that upholds their moral character and contributes positively to the situation. For instance, if someone treats you unfairly or behaves in a hurtful manner, a Stoic approach would involve considering the virtuous response. Rather than seeking revenge or holding onto grudges, you might choose to 1. Practice understanding. Seek to understand the motives or circumstances behind the other person's actions, fostering empathy and perspective. 2. Exercise forgiveness. Let go of the desire for revenge and choose to forgive, freeing yourself from the negative emotions associated with holding onto anger or resentment. 3. Act justly. Respond to the situation in a fair and just manner, considering the larger context and the best course of action that aligns with ethical principles. 4. Focus on personal growth. Use the experience as an opportunity for personal growth, learning, and strengthening your character rather than dwelling on the desire for retaliation. This Stoic principle doesn't mean disregarding justice or allowing oneself to be mistreated. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of responding to situations with virtue and wisdom, considering the long-term consequences of actions and prioritizing moral integrity over a fleeting desire for vengeance. Just ask yourself, would a truly virtuous person react this way? This question can realign your focus from lashing out to acting with integrity and grace. Negative visualization. Negative visualization is a Stoic technique aimed at fostering gratitude, resilience, and mental preparedness by contemplating the potential loss or absence of the things we often take for granted. The practice involves intentionally imagining the absence of something we value deeply, whether it's our health, relationships, possessions, or even life itself. By vividly envisioning the loss, we gain a deeper appreciation for what we have in the present moment. Here's how it works. Contemplating loss. Take dedicated time for introspection. Consider the various aspects of your life that are valuable to you: health, relationships, career, possessions, etc. Think deeply about what each of these means to you and how your life would be impacted if they were suddenly absent or lost. Make this visualization as vivid as possible by engaging your senses and emotions. Example: imagine losing your good health. Picture the activities you enjoy that might become challenging. Consider the impact on your daily routine, work, or relationships. Feel the emotions associated with this loss: frustration, sadness, or regret. Visualize the void this absence creates in your life. Gratitude and appreciation. After vividly imagining the loss, return to the present moment. Shift your focus to gratitude and appreciation for what you currently have. Reflect on the value these aspects bring to your life. Example: recognize the importance of your current good health. Feel gratitude for your ability to engage in activities and cherish the moments spent with loved ones. Appreciate your possessions and the comfort they provide. By following these steps, negative visualization serves as a tool to evoke appreciation and gratitude for the things often taken for granted. It doesn't promote dwelling on negativity, but instead fosters a deeper sense of contentment, resilience, and gratitude for the present. Converting the anger into understanding and love. Anger is your energy, but a very uncontrolled one. It is a falling energy. You need to apply some of your effort to lift it up. Here is how you could do it. Fuel for change and action. Transform anger into a catalyst for change. Instead of allowing it to simmer and turn destructive, channel that energy into productive action. Use the intensity of anger to drive determination and motivate yourself to address the underlying issues that triggered it. Advocate for change or take steps to rectify injustices, using your passion as a force for positive transformation. Clarification of values and priorities. Anger often emerges when our values or priorities are violated. Use this emotional response as an opportunity to clarify and reaffirm your values. Reflect on what truly matters to you and why certain actions or situations provoke such strong reactions. This process helps in establishing clearer boundaries and priorities, guiding your actions aligned with your principles. Self-reflection and growth. Harness anger as a tool for self-reflection and personal growth. When anger arises, pause and introspect. Explore the root causes and triggers behind your anger. This reflection allows for greater self-awareness and understanding of your values and boundaries. Use anger as a signal to identify areas for personal development and strive to cultivate emotional intelligence. Empathy and understanding. Convert anger into empathy and understanding. Consider the perspective of others involved in the situation that triggered your anger. Seek to understand their motivations, challenges, or circumstances that led to the conflict. By empathizing with different viewpoints, you may find avenues for resolution or compassion, transforming anger into a bridge for understanding. Direct the energy into physical activities. Exercise serves as an outlet for releasing pent-up emotions, calming the mind, and promoting relaxation. Here are ways to harness physical activities specifically for reducing anger. 1. Intense cardiovascular exercise. Engage in activities that get your heart rate up, such as running, cycling, kickboxing, or high-intensity interval training, HIIT. These activities can help release adrenaline and channel the anger into productive physical exertion. 2. Mindful movement practices. Consider activities that incorporate mindfulness, such as yoga or Tai Chi. These practices emphasize breathing techniques, focus, and gentle movements that can help soothe emotions and reduce stress. 3. Punching bag or martial arts. For some, hitting a punching bag or practicing martial arts like karate or judo can be an effective way to release anger in a controlled and disciplined environment. 4. Team sports or group activities. Joining a team sport or group fitness classes not only provides physical activity but also social interaction, which can distract from anger and foster a supportive environment. 5. Walking or nature activities. Sometimes a brisk walk or spending time in nature, like hiking or gardening, can have a calming effect. The tranquility and fresh air can help diffuse anger. 6. Breathing and relaxation techniques. Combine physical activity with breathing exercises or relaxation techniques. This can amplify the calming effects and help regulate emotions. When using physical activities to manage anger, focus on control. Channel the anger into the physical activity while maintaining control and discipline. This prevents the activity from turning into aggression towards oneself or others. Take deep breaths. Incorporate deep breathing exercises while exercising. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold briefly, then exhale slowly through your mouth. This helps regulate emotions and calm the nervous system. Use positive affirmations. Pair your physical activity with positive affirmations or calming thoughts. This mental exercise can help in redirecting focus away from anger. Regular engagement in physical activities not only helps manage anger but also promotes overall well-being. Experiment with different activities to find what works best for you in diffusing anger and restoring emotional balance. Constructive communication and resolution. Use the energy of anger to initiate constructive conversations and seek resolutions. Instead of lashing out in anger, employ assertive and respectful communication. By adopting the Stoic approach, you can turn the heat of anger into the light of wisdom, illuminating a path towards a calmer, more fulfilling life. Express your concerns or grievances calmly and directly, aiming for productive dialogue and better connections rather than confrontation and argument. This approach fosters healthier relationships and opens doors for mutual understanding, resolution, and deeper relationships.